This is the Aran Craft Merino wool zip front cardigan with the pockets, all the cabling that we love. I love the Trinity pull on that zipper, and it's $119 for today and today only. That is a over $50 savings off of the QVC price, and a $24 easy pay brings it home. First time you've ever seen it at this low price. It's A638425. All marled? Yes, all marled.
All marled and plated.
And plated as well. So we're talking tons of definition here. But first, let's show you your colors. Starting off with the army green. He's always such a gentleman. He takes all the sweaters for me. Here is your charcoal. Next up is your wine. This is called Black Watch. And then last but not least, we have it in parsnip. That Black Watch already is really, really popular, and there's only 250 to go around amongst our sizes, extra, extra small through extra large. It's A638425. Okay. All right, Barry Cullen is back with us. We have a lot to talk about with this, especially the fact that it's a today-only price. It's the lowest you're going to see this for the next 3 months at least.
So I think the thing that stands out most on this is the way that we are really emphasizing the cables on this by using this technique called plating. So plating is when we're doing the knitting process, we have two complementing colors. So for instance, in this one, we've got the color Black Watch, which is this beautiful combination of navy and bottle green. And then we have a solid navy background. So really, every time that those alternate positions, you get this high-low effect. You get this beautiful, all the Black Watches creating the cables, and then it's emphasized by having this solid navy background. Unfortunately, it's a very labor-intensive process, because if during the process they accidentally slip and alternate, you lose the pattern completely, and we have to rewind everything because we don't want to waste any of this beautiful merino wool. But we do have to start the process over again.
Right.
So, but I think when you see this kind of the beautiful results, you can see that it's worth the extra labor that we put into this.
And the fact that you're getting all of that extra labor and all that extra craftsmanship at a price like this, it saves you over $50 is crazy.
And it's a really it's a lovely little modern silhouette as well. I think if some people think about the kind of traditional sweaters, they think it might be a pullover, there might be a button front cardigan, but this is a zip. This has this beautiful little stand-up collar. There's also 2 layers of material in that collar, so it'll always stand up. So it means that if you don't necessarily want, even though merino wool is so comfortable against your skin, not everyone wants their sweaters to be touching their skin at all. Right. So this actually has 2 little layers of material. There's a rib on the inside, so it gives the structure that will stand up. And it also allows the beautiful Trinity toggle just to kind of dangle like that as well. I'm wearing a medium, and it's a little too big. I want to try it on in an extra small, just so you can see how the fit fits differently. I think that parsnip is an extra small. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let's give that one a try. Okay, so here's that parsnip. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. Okay. This is what I love about merino wool, is that you could really play with your sizing and what you like, how you like it to fit. That medium was a little bit big on me.
Because it's a natural fiber.
Right.
It responds really well to your body temperature. So once you put a sweater on, it's going to start to kind of relax a little bit. But also, it's going to be great in the way that you can actually just buy a size bigger. Some people want to be able to kind of almost like cross over, like give themselves a little merino hug.
Exactly. And you know, it really depends on the style too.
Of course.
And in this one, for me, I like it a little bit more fitted. Now, we are looking right now at Trisha, who is wearing it in a medium, right? Yeah. Wearing it in a medium, you are, what does that say? 5'8". Okay, she is 5'8", wearing it in the parsnip. I love how it's styled with that crisp white button-down collared shirt.
And it goes so well with the denim. We won't bring anything out unless it goes with denim.
No, of course not. It just looks very fresh, very contemporary. Now, I'd love to talk about the cables.
Absolutely. So this style of knitwear originated in the Aran Islands, which are 3 little islands, these 3 fishing communities off the coast of Galway, the rugged Atlantic Ocean. And the families found that when they were knitting the sweaters for their sons and their fathers to go out, and their husbands to go out fishing, they found that if they knit these chunky cables, that they had this ability to capture these little pockets of air within the fabric. And what that meant is, for a similar amount of wool, you were getting so much better insulation properties, you were getting so much better temperature regulation properties. And then people suddenly started looking at them and go, God, these look really attractive. They're such beautiful stitches. And that they started to kind of, certain families would use, some of them might use a fisherman's cable, which is this one along, these ones along here. And said, you could almost recognize a family by the stitches that they had in their sweater.
Okay.
And really, after a while, people started kind of noticing little kind of like stories behind these. So like for the fisherman's cable, these are the tools of the fishermen. This is what they used to draw up their nets or to drag their boats up. And really, it was kind of a good luck charm for a bountiful catch and really prosperity at the end of the day for these fishing communities. And then we also have this is another really recognizable stitch, this honeycomb stitch. So the honeycomb stitch, a lot of these people would have kept beehives in their gardens. Like my grandfather kept bees at the end of our garden in Kildare. And really what this represents is the honeycomb, of course, is is the most resilient structure in nature. And really it's kind of a nod to like if you work hard like the hard-working honeybee, you'll get a sweet reward at the end of it.
Let me take everyone through colors again.
Sure.
So this is, I put my card down, Night Watch, Black Watch. I always call it Night Watch. Every single year, I'm like, Night Watch.
You've been watching Game of Thrones.
I must have been. I do. And House of the Dragon. I watch it all. How many pop? I'm sorry. 200 remain in the Black Watch. Here I have it for you in the charcoal. 350 there. This is going to be your wine. 325. And I am in the parsnip.
And this is your army.
150, and then the army green, 500 left. Let me remind you, you are saving over $50 off of the QVC price, but that price is for today and today only. So take advantage. You won't see it at such a significant savings for at least 3 months. So grab this now, and now is the time to start thinking about our fall wardrobe, our winter wardrobe, and start stocking up.
With the way that the temperatures are changing around the world, you might need anything more than this until right up into December, really, depending on what part of the country. In some parts of the country, this could actually be your winter coat.
I'm from Los Angeles. This absolutely would have been my winter coat.
100%.
Yeah.
And also, if you like to go skiing, perhaps this is a nice little sporty. It's got the kind of that bomber length. It's got some like functional pockets. This could be what you're sipping your Irish coffees for in an après ski.
Back to those Irish coffees.
I know.
I can today. I couldn't yesterday, but I can today. I'll meet you there. $24 brings this home. And you have to remember that this is all truly authentic Irish merino wool. This is the Aran Craft, who we've been shopping. How long have you been here at QVC?
I think this is the 35th show, but I think we've been here for 32 of those years, 33.
32 of those years.
We weren't here for maybe the first 2, but like 30 plus.
And just bringing us these gorgeous styles that are contemporary, that are fresh, that are fashion forward, but harnessing that tradition, those Irish traditions, those Irish cables, and staying true to really what your grandmother set out to do when she began this company.
I think if she could see it now, like she would never think. Like back in the day, it was literally a sweater and a cardigan. We looked at our very first catalogue. I think we had 3 styles. I think we've got about 70 or 80 now.
Wow, she would be so proud.
Oh, I think she absolutely would be. Like she was a visionary for her time. In 1957, a woman starting a business on her own, and then just kind of creating this legacy that she was able to pass down to her children and now onto the 3rd generation. And she'd be delighted.
Do you think she would imagine that her business that she started would be here on national television in the United States, selling all across the nation?
I think she would be so proud, considering that she actually spent so much time in America herself. Like many of her generation, herself and her sister, they traveled to America and they worked there for many years, sending money back to their families. And it was her sister who sent the money back from America for her to buy her first knitting equipment. And that's really how she started, because in 1957 the local bank wasn't giving the money to do this. So it was a real beginning for like this beautiful transatlantic partnership, which we now continue today with QVC.
It's really incredible. It really is inspiring, and just to see how it's grown and exploded. And we have these big days like Rose of Tralee in September. So $119.98 brings it on home. This is marled. This is plated, which means money, money, money. time, effort, craftsmanship, all the things in one gorgeous garment. Here are your colors. This is called Black Watch. I don't know. It's like this block I have, Barry.
I just have an idea. I'm going to come up with a Night Watch color now.
Okay, will you please? Okay, Julia's Night Watch. I can see it now. Then we have it in the wine. And that's sort of like burgundy.
Yeah,
with it's
like a we would say a damson and a wine together.
A what and a wine?
A damson, like a plum color.
Oh.
In the background,
I've
and then wine
heard
to the
that
front.
Before.
Yeah.
Damson. Okay. I'm learning things. This is your army green. Here's your charcoal, and this is a perfect example why you do not hang your sweaters.
Absolutely,
okay?
yeah.
Like, don't do as we do.
Just for demonstration purposes.
This is
do as
just
we
so
say,
we can,
not what we do.
Exactly. This is just so we can show you the details.
Yeah.
But please, please, please do not hang your sweaters. Fold them to take care of them.
Minimum care.
The buyers,
care.
I had a
you do,
meeting with the
better.
buyers before these shows yesterday and today. She has so many, and she was like, "Love your Aran Craft sweaters. They will love you back." And
That's a great way
the
to put it.
perfect way to put
Yeah.
it. Love them. They will love you back
And also,
for years.
love them and leave them alone. If, do as little as possible to them. Keep them away from the washing machine. Give them a little airing if they need that. Apart from that, when the summer comes around, put them in a drawer out of direct sunlight, and they'll be there for you fresh as the days come around when it comes around to fall.
I can't wait to bring up my poncho. I've been waiting for my poncho for a nice crisp day, which is in the parsnip color that I'm wearing right now. Length on this, real fast before we go, is 25 inches to 28.5 inches. You describe that kind of as like a bomber length?
Yeah, that's what I think. Kind of like it's long enough to give you that little bit of coverage in case you're to get at the back, but it's short enough that if you want to do something that's a little bit more active, it's a perfect length for that.
It's a $24 easy pay, but that's for today and today only. The price will go up. It's the lowest you'll see this price on this sweater for at least 3 months. It's 863-8425. All right, you can't go far because we got more to talk about, but you get a little break. I keep going. All right, so still to come, Steve